it going, guys? It's Mastermind Investor here with another video. Just want to talk to you guys today about something I know a lot of people have been concerned about, and that's the large fluctuation in the metal prices this past couple weeks. We've seen a huge drop. Just off my head, I think it's been about 2 weeks. I think we've gone down about $100. Which is quite a bit, at least Canadian here, in the Canadian market. I'm not sure it should be. I'm not sure. Does that convert in American dollars? That I don't know. Anyway, it'll be close to $100 even American, but let's just say close to $100 drop in 2 weeks in gold per ounce, which I'm not showing this video right now, but I do got to do it soon. Definitely, it reminds me. But in silver, we've seen a few dollars. I think Canadian now it's at 21.95, and just 2 weeks ago it was nearly 25. It was about 24ish, high 23, 24ish. So there's been a drop, unfortunately for me, because in addition to physical silver, I also have various stocks and various silver companies. So it's been a rough 2 weeks, but the beauty of it is, most stackers like me, we buy physical. We don't buy it for today, for tomorrow, for the profits this week or next week. We buy it for the long term. And that's what I just want to remind everybody. Don't concern yourself. Please don't go running out for, especially the new guys who just bought it. They see this big drop, they're getting scared, they're going out and selling it. Please don't do that. Don't go sell your silver and gold because it dropped. Even as much as it did, it will go back up. It definitely will. The whole point of this is long-term investment. It's a hedge against inflation. Just because it's down, gold's down $100 this past 2 weeks doesn't mean it's going to stay down and continue to go down. I know we have Goldman Sachs up there beating their chest saying, get rid of your gold, get rid of your silver. It's going to go down. Gold's going to be $1,000 an ounce by the end of 2014. That's not true. That's not true. They're trying to get everyone to sell to drive the price down. They're selling a lot of the paper assets. A lot of the paper traders are selling off their certificates. It's traded. It's a commodity. It's a traded commodity, and it's very easy at the click of a button. They're selling gold and silver, which may or may not even be backed by any real gold or silver. I think people are talking about ratios as crazy as 10-1 in what it's really backed in. It's become crazy, and they're selling off those certificates at a crazy rate lately because they saw the inflation. They see this Ukraine conflict, the conflict around the world, the debt crisis. And it naturally would be peaking right now. It would be shooting. They're trying to prevent that. The reason they're trying to prevent that is so what they don't tell you as well. They're telling you that they're selling the paper assets and that you should do the same. And it's going to go down to $1,000. They're going behind your back and buying the physical. They're stacking the physical in huge quantities. Just like countries such as China, which I think they found a $500 billion basically hole in what should have been gold. They're secretly buying out a lot of gold, secretly and non-secretly, but they're definitely not announcing it too loudly. But China's been buying out more gold the past few years than ever before. If you can check out some charts showing you the gold buying, you see a steady increase until we get to about the end of last year, and it just spikes. Like the amount of gold they're purchasing. Russia's the same thing. So these countries are definitely buying a lot of gold and silver. If they're buying it, you should be buying it. Don't be worried about selling out because the prices are going down. It's unnecessary. This stuff is what will keep your wealth. Doesn't matter week to week. It matters year to year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. A lot of people forget that. They get scared. Don't get scared. Buy it, put it away, forget you have it. And just keep adding to it. It's the best. This is right here, silver, even for the average person who can't afford gold, because I know it can get pricey. Silver it can be your at-home bank account. Set a number you want to put away every month, even every week, doesn't matter. Put it away and save it for whatever it is, just long-term to keep, to hedge against inflation, for a savings goal, especially young people. It's great. I try to tell people, even for the young people trying to get their first car, when you're working, put away a certain amount. It'll help you save it. It'll help you get it out of your hands and saving so you can't spend it. So you can't say, hey, I want to go to this party, I want to go on this vacation, I'm going to go take and just keep blowing it. You'll put it away, you'll forget, and it'll grow. And along the way, if it takes you 2 years to save for your first car, along the way it'll grow a little bit. And it's just a good way to think. And for people who are older, put your money into this. I know people who are basing their retirement off this, and they have huge stacks of silver and gold. Huge. And they're basing it off that one day they'll just start cashing this in, and hopefully at a higher price. Hopefully they're buying gold now at, 1,300, 1,400 an ounce. Hopefully when they retire in 20 years, 30 years, it's at 2,500 an ounce. Who knows what it'll be at? 3,000? Who knows? You can't really know. We can guess based off of past trends, but we can't know. And some people are just betting on that. They know it's going to go up. They have the retirement in these metals. And I think it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea because I know that rare metals are going to continue to be rare metals. They're not going to become easily acquirable. Like gold's not never going to become an easy metal to mine, an easy metal to find. It's always going to be hard. It's only going to get harder, and the supply is only going to get smaller. It will go up. I don't know where our retirement savings will be in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, depending how, who knows, maybe you're 5 years old. I don't know. But that long in the future, we don't know where your retirement's going to be. I don't know where our banking system's going to be. I know where this is going to be. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but I know it's going to be up. Definitely. You go back 50 years. Go find the price of silver 50 years ago and tell me how you feel about that. Heard someone say a great saying, which was, I don't remember the exact number, but something like, 40 years ago, a silver dollar, 60 years ago, a silver dollar could, a couple silver dollars would buy you a tank of gas. Today, those same silver dollars would buy you a tank of gas. So it's amazing because you won't do that with anything else. If it's just actual paper money, $2 60 years ago will not even get a drop of gas in your tank today. But that same value, back then, 2 silver dollars, what would that equal today, right? So it is a great plan for the future. Don't get scared. Don't start selling. I know the prices are low right now. Throw your hands in the air, rejoice, and go buy more. That's all I can tell you to do. Go out and buy more, whatever you can afford. Just take a small piece of your budget and put it aside. Put it aside and save it. It will spike. When it does, if you want to drop it all, like when silver hit here in Canada, it was, I can't remember. I don't want to be wrong now and have everyone freak out at me, but I thought it was up in the 40s somewhere. Back in, was it 2012 or 2013? It spiked. We all know that spike. And a lot of investors sold their huge stacks at that point knowing it was going to collapse. They sold at that height. It went down, it collapsed, and they bought more. When it's high, sell. When it's low, don't get mad. Don't get upset. Buy more. It'll go up. I promise it'll go up eventually. So don't be fearful because there's a lot of situations in the world they can only suppress this so much. They can only suppress it so much. And we know that these major countries, China and Russia, the two huge players. China is now the number one buyer of gold. They stole that position from India, who's now second in gold, first in silver. China is now the biggest buyer in gold in the world. If gold is good enough for them, it's good enough for you. If they can buy hundreds of tons at a time, you can buy an ounce at a time. And if you can't afford gold, you can afford silver because they will. So gold's not going to go up, 200%, and silver will stay the same. It's not. They track together, and really, silver I think has the highest growth potential just because of its cheap price and its huge industry use. I don't think, as people say, silver is going to go to a crazy, crazy high price. I don't think silver is ever going to reach $100 an ounce, at least not soon, because it's such a required industry metal that they can't afford it to get that high. I don't know what logic is based behind that, me saying that, but I just know that if silver would go to $100, $200 an ounce, a lot of industries would suffer. So either they're going to have to stop using it for the technology and find another substitute, which I don't know if there is one yet, but if they were have to find one, and then that would drive the price lower again anyway because it's not being used for industry. There's not as high of a demand because silver is an industry metal. Gold is more of a collector and possession investment metal for the most part. Gold's not used much in industry. It is definitely, but not as much as silver. Silver is majorly used for industry, and of course here and there for jewelry and all that. But I definitely see silver getting up there. It can reach the $50 mark again in a spike. It can reach $60. Who knows? So price is down now. Go and buy more silver. Buy these beautiful little bars, JM bars, RMC bars. RMC is a lower quality bar. I love these JM bars. Go buy yourself some JM bars. Serial number, beautiful silver, beautiful bar. Go get yourself some kookaburras like this. Whatever you like, whatever you fancy. If you don't care, go get yourself some 90% coins, some junk silver. Stuff it in a bag and stuff it in a safe. You want the cheapest premium. Buy some 10-ounce bars. They got great premium prices. RMC 10-ounce bars are cheap. They are cheap. Really cheap way of buying silver. Probably my favorite way of buying silver. Go out there and buy some. If you can afford more, buy gold. Buy 1-ounce bars of gold. Buy 20 gram, 10 gram. Whatever you can afford. Buy it. Invest for the future. Invest for your kids. A lot of people, I see a lot of kids now getting to school age and their parents have no savings whatsoever set up for them. I know life's hard and it's tough, but from the time your child's born, you can get $1,000 away a year in silver or gold. Just $1,000 a year, if you can manage that. So we're talking maybe $80 a month if you can manage for your kids, for their future. Like motivate. Cut out one dinner out a month and use that to go to silver or gold. If you can do that when your kid's born, till the day they're 20, close to the age 20 when they do go to school, you'll have not only $20,000 that you accumulated, but there was the growth in between. So you may easily have $25,000, $30,000 in 20 years, maybe 35, maybe 40, however much it goes up in 20 years. Start saving for them now. When they get to college, it's great. You can show them, here, look what I've saved for you. Look what I have physically. Cash it in, and you got their school fund. Or cash in a little bit at a time as they go through school to let it grow even more. And it'll teach them, it'll show them that it was worth something. Maybe get your kids in the same track down the road at that point. If not for yourself, do it for your kids. At the same time, I recommend doing it for yourself as well. Maybe some part of your retirement savings, do some in silver for the long term. Maybe just to write up if we think, if you have a personal belief that these metals might go up a lot this year, do it just for this year. But I guarantee you won't do it just for this year because you'll start buying and you'll love it, but that's besides the point. Whatever reason you can convince yourself to do it for, just do it. Get the silver, get the gold. You won't be disappointed. In 20 years, you won't be disappointed. In 10 years, you won't be disappointed. And in 5 years, I think you'll be pretty damn happy. But that's just my opinion. And since you're watching my video, I'm assuming you want my opinion. So that's the opinion. But yeah, guys, price is down. Buy more. Don't worry. It's a great investment. It's a great investment. I've never regretted this a day in my life. I always want more. I want more and more and more and more. Just go out and do it. Let me know. If you have any questions before you go out and do it, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I want to see everyone do well. I want to see you guys take something away from my videos and be happy about the information I give you guys. And I want to hear you guys come back and comment and say, hey, I just started my first, I just bought my first coin. I just bought my first ounce, or I bought my first 10 an ounce, or 100 ounce, or 1,000. Let me know. I want to know what you guys are up to. So yeah, go out and do it. Don't worry about these low prices. They might go down lower. I don't know. It depends. If they're selling these paper certificates like crazy and fearing and scaring people into selling more and more and more, and people keep selling off, then it might go a little lower, but it's okay. Buy it. Buy it lower. It's a great time to buy right now. Great time. Don't miss out. Buy your silver, buy your gold, guys. Let me know. Leave some comments. Subscribe for more. Any questions, let me know. I'll answer them in a video. Leave them in comments or direct message. I'll answer your questions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. It really motivates me. I really do like to see those subs go up. And I hope I answered some questions today or addressed some people's concerns and you guys got something out of this video. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.